Okay. Hi, guys. Welcome to Pattaya Chilli. Pattaya Chilli, okay? It's been a long time since I stream on this channel. Uh, I had a couple YouTube channels, so this channel here, most of the time I just have video on travel to places, talk about certain things in especially Asia. Uh, Hopefully down the road in the future, I wanted to travel abroad to Southeast Asia or other Asian countries and bring you guys contents contents that are related to cultural, food, beautiful women's, all kind of like related Southeast Asia. Okay. But in the meantime, I'm still in the US. I am in Minnesota, way up north, northern Minnesota, close to the border of Canada. So I'm just gonna hang around because I haven't really got myself together that will do these long travel trips to other countries, okay? Maybe a couple years, but in the meantime, if you guys follow me here, just gotta see minor stuff, minor something still related to the US. But anyway, today, streaming. I have seen a lot of people put up YouTube, their contents related to travel to Southeast Asia or the country of Thailand. So I just thought I go live on this streaming about past travel to Thailand. So I'm reading here on one of these videos, this content on social media, on YouTube here says, a trip to Thailand is your best vacation. Explore Pattaya 2025. So then my title here, I'm saying, is it travel to Thailand your best vacation? It depends. Is traveling to Thailand, one of your best vacation? Absolutely. What depend on what you're looking for. So Pattaya, the reason I got the name for my YouTube channel here, Pattaya Chilli, it's related to Pattaya, okay? So if you guys watch my little intro on the beginning of this channel, little intro video, Pattaya Chilli, I already mentioned in there that I traveled to Pattaya a long time ago, and as I was walking on the street, met this old lady. She was just selling, her stuff. So I ordered like a Pattaya chili dish from her and a fried fish, plus some sticky rice. And the chili was so good, like tasty. So then I asked her for the recipe, and she wrote me a little chicken scratch note on how to do her hot chili stuff. And I brought her home to the U.S. and I what the instruction. I made this chili dish uh, called Pattaya Chilli, and it tastes just like I still remember the taste that I was in Thailand, Pattaya. I met this old lady. By now, she probably passed away or died or gone already because this was 2009 and she was old. She was already in her 70s. So now, 2009, 16 years, right? 2025, 16 years ago. So being that she was in her 70s and and by now she's probably in her 80s. In Thailand, people get old and die and go away. So, but anyway, that's how this name Pattaya Chili come out. You know, on my channel here, the name Pattaya Chili. Okay. Is it a trip to Thailand your best vacation? Like I said, guys, it depends. If you like it or not, depend on what's in your mind, why you go there, and where you go there, why you go there, where do you travel to there. Okay, so Pattaya, Pattaya, it's a pretty like busy city. If you like nightlife, you like party, you like drinking, doing you like doing crazy stuff. So Pattaya is only an hour away from Bangkok. Okay, most people, foreigners like Europeans, Americans, they travel to Thailand. They probably hang out in the red light district in Bangkok, Patong. Uh, but it's worth it to travel to Pattaya too, guys. A lot of foreigners also go there. And what I noticed when I was there, there's a lot of Middle Easterners like Indians, like the people from India. A lot of men travel there. I don't know, but you guys already know why they are there for one reason only. Okay, women, women, and women. Sex, sex, sex. So a lot of men travel there to Pattaya, especially. So in Pattaya, when you go there during the day, right, you will not see any young girls, young women on the street anywhere. Anywhere in the whole Pattaya, you won't see young women. Beautiful, young, sexy women. They don't exist. Okay. You hang out during the day, walk down the beach along the Pattaya, trail, north to south on the beach. Even at the beach, you won't see any sexy looking young Thai women. Yeah, you do see some of those like Russian women's nice, sexy Russian women jogging down the beach or along the trail down there, the jogging path. But you don't see any young Thai women's during the day, and the whole area, they have like clubs, bars, drinking, what is it, parlors, uh, along there during the day, but you don't see nobody of these young, beautiful people. What you see is just merchants, uh, older ladies selling the merchandise. They got malls down there. They got restaurants. You can go there during the day. You know, but as soon as night fall, like evening, so when the sun set, the devil come out. When the sun set, the devil comes out. So as soon as the sun goes down and the street light goes on, and these young, sexy, beautiful women will come out of Pattaya, like, I don't know, like they came out of the ground, or were they hiding? They probably were sleeping, guys. They work during the night and sleep during the days. Okay? That's why they come out of the night. So you walk along the street, from Walking Street all the way to the north side of Pattaya, that whole little beach area. It'll be full of women, young, beautiful, sexy women. They dress in, you name it, anyway, all kind of dress, all kind of bikini, all kind of sexy clothing they're wearing. They'll show up during the night, and uh, you they'll have like security patrolling along that whole stretch, and if you're a man looking for something, uh, you can negotiate, right? If you see a young woman standing there, you just go and talk to her. Normally, you don't want to ask for, uh, you don't want to talk like that because there's security around. And those women, they work independently, or they work for somebody, and they had a pimp that worked for them. That what they work for. And the pimp's probably around, negotiators sitting around. So pretty much at night on this whole street, every young woman that walk on this street, okay, they are prostitutes. They they work for money. So like I said, they either have a pimp, or they are independent uh, women. They work for themselves. So you don't go and ask them for that service. Just talk to them like typical uh, person, like you want to talk to somebody on the street. Say hi, how are you? What's your name? Where do you live? Where are you from? Okay, and they ask you where you stay. You will tell them, and then if you like them, just say I like you. You can come meet me at my hotel, whatever, and you just give them your number, call them, they can call you if they like you, and call and come visit you. That's all you need to talk about. And then you switch number, you give them your number, your phone numbers, and they can call you later. Or you just walk by and say, hey, this is my number, call me. Okay, you don't go say how much, per night. You don't talk about that on the street because there's security around. They walking back and forth, and I guess according to their regulation, their law, you cannot mention any of that. Just like how like in the U.S., in the middle of the night, you're driving down the street or you're walking down the street, and you meet this women walking in the street and they pretend they could be undercover cops, right? And they will approach you and they ask you, what are you doing? Where are you going? You're walking, like, hey, you want to hang out, and then you want to ask them, they'll trick you to say something like, how much, and things like that. And they can turn around and arrest you for uh, dealing, prostitution for, you know, that reason. So they can say things like that against you because you ask them like how much. Okay, so you can change your wordings instead of how much, and just say hi. How are you doing? Where are you guys going? You wanna take a ride? How far do you want to ride? How far do you want to travel? If you say things like this, and it's not gonna be count against you, okay? Instead of how much? Yeah. So if they are undercover cops, they can turn around and arrest you, and they can use that word how much against you in the court of law. Say you know, so you are high, you're there looking for prostitutes. That's what I meant. So in Pattaya, Thailand, on the walking street or that whole stretch at night, there'll be thousands and hundreds of women. Not gonna be thousands, but like a couple hundreds. And it'll be hard for you to actually walking around and won't see one. There's a lot of them, and some of them got fully clothed. Some of them had like very mini skirt. Some of them had like mini shorts. And some even walk around with just bikinis. And then those are real prostitutes. The one in the bar, the one that serve drinks, that works in these clubs, nightclubs, these go-go bars. Yes, they are also prostitute, but they have a job to do. They have to serve customers, serve drinks, serve food, like a waitress. So at the time that you the time then they have like hours that they work, and then their job is to sell you drinks and food for commission. So the more beer, the more alcohol they can sell to you, the more commission they get from their boss, the owner of the club, the bar. So those women that work in there, if you ask them out, it will be a while because the night is too young, and they still have to work their hours to make the money. And then beyond that, it will be the extra work, outside of the club, the bar that they're working at. But you guys know these women on the street, they're not working in the clubs, the bars, in the restaurant. They're working independently on the street. So it's best to pick them up, but not by picking them up. Give me your, if you like them, you talk to them, you like them look, you like the smell, you like the talk, just say, hey, here's my number, call me. And then you take off, and you don't want to talk to them at the moment because there's securities around. You want to talk to them, like say hi, give me your number, call me. You want to hang out. Then you go to another, maybe you trouble, you walk away somewhere and you call her up or she calls you up. Then you can sit quietly in the corner somewhere and say, hey, I stay in this hotel. How much do you want to, spend the night? And if she wants that, you don't have to go and pick her up. You just go to a hotel and she'll show up at the desk, the front desk, and then asking for you, and then you come meet her on the front desk in the hotel, and then you go end up in your hotel, spend the night. Okay, so just for you guys that didn't know or don't know, and you currently trouble there, you don't know these communication tactics. So now I'm sharing with you guys. Okay, and Pattaya is like a sin city also. So you like to be a sinner, you go there. Go there. It's worth to travel to Thailand. So travel to Thailand would be one of your best vacation. Okay, that you leave everything behind. I mean, if you are a man, you're a man, and you travel there. We already know why you travel there. You travel alone. Yes, you travel there for this one reason: beautiful, sexy, young Thai women. Okay, and just be aware. A lot of disease over there. Okay, you don't know what you're gonna catch. If you kiss a frog from the pond, you don't know what the frog has. Okay, so you might catch a cold. You might catch a whoopee cough. You might catch a sore throat. You might catch something. But as long as you take care of yourself, you you protect yourself. You're not gonna catch any of that. But if you cannot control your mind and you go there, you out of control, and you will catch something. Catch something for sure. Okay? So, in the past, I had traveled to Thailand many times, north, south, suburb, urban cities, Sin City. Been there, do that, all of that. And yeah, it's a memories, kind of like a memories to me now. So one of these days, when I not too busy, I will travel to the place I used to go long time ago, many years ago. I might recapture the memories and then show to you guys on this channel to the place that I've been. Okay, it's a good memory, crazy memories, but when you go there, just be careful. I suggest that you guys learn Thai, learn how to speak Thai a little bit, okay? Because you're a foreigner, doesn't matter what your skin looks like. Even though I'm Asian, that I live in Thailand for a while before I moved to the U.S. I do speak a little bit Thai, and not fluently, but I know what I'm saying, and uh, like baby talks, I can talk to Thai people. But troubling, if you don't speak Thai, it's very hard for you in Thailand. And they can take advantage of you. Okay, your taxi driver, whatever you ride, women, your restaurant, those people can take advantage of you if you don't speak a little bit of the language. Okay, when I go there, they call me คนต่างประเทศคนต่างประเทศ That means you are a Thai person, but you live outside the U.S. I mean, outside of Thailand. So Thai people consider you, if you live in Thailand and you move to another country, doesn't matter, Japan, Korea, Europe, America, Malaysia, or any other place. and then you travel back to Thailand. You travel back to Thailand. They notice you like, see, you guys look in my face. I have been living in the U.S. since 1986, and when I first came here, my skin was darker, right? After so long, I'm start turning white. You know, from yellow, from darker skin to yellow, turning white. If I take my clothes off, you guys see my body, my skin. It will be like white people, like uh, like American Caucasian person. Shannon, yeah, Pattaya, yes, bro, or sister, Thailand, Pattaya, yeah, yeah, yeah. Good to see you here. So after so long living in the U.S., my skin start to change, and if I travel back to like, oh, you married, Shannon, you married? I'm married, mom. Um, cool. Oh, okay, okay. All right, good to know. Oops, no. Yes, and so does your ideas. Yes, thank you. So, my skin has changed, and if I travel to Southeast Asia, one of these countries, they notice right away that I am not uh, local. I am uh, คนต่างประเทศ Name means I am one of theirs, but I have living abroad for, and no longer part of their. It's the accent too. It's the accent to Komika. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So they notice me, and then let's say if they notice that you are from other country, even though you speak Thai, whatever they charge you. I remember one time I went to this like alligator show, and my brother lived in Thailand. He married a Thai woman, so he lived in Thailand, and he lived in Bangkok for 20 years, and you won't even know that he's notice him. He looked just like the local, and being I'm traveling with him and his wife, and we went to this alligator show, and they only charge him and his wife the 80 baht their money. And you know how much they charge me? 500 baht. So because even though I speak Thai to them, they say that because you are a person out of, not you're not local. Are you here for chat or just you tell story? I can chat. I'm streaming so you can chat. Yes. Shannon, Leah Yang. Yeah, what do you want to chat about, bro or sister? You're Shannon, so you must be a lady, right? Uh, what kind of question do you have for me? I'm not be disrespectful. Yeah, I understand. Whatever you want to chat, you can go. You're a white girl? Oh, okay. Yeah, so you married a Hmong man or something? You married to a Hmong man or something? You say right? My husband is Asian and I have to protect him always. Good, good. I'm proud of that. If I had a wife, I want them to protect me too. So that's good. That's good. Good to know. So at the same time, I'm telling story or I'm talking about some journey or some event, but if you do comment here, I do answer. Okay, I do chat with you. That's the point of doing stream, right? Not like video. See, most of the like I I kind of like to do streaming a lot because I get to chat with the audience. Doing video, it's just like you make a video and put it up there, and then you don't get to talk to get involved with the audience. You're not alone, brother. Okay, so thank you. Yeah, and video, I kind of stopped doing video a lot, and I have 3 YouTube channels, so kind of sparing my time here and there once in a while. I come do a live. And now, right now, I'm so busy. Do a lot of remodeling the house, garage, all over. So I take a little chance. Whenever chance I have a time, I will come out and do a live, a streaming. Okay. So yeah, so I'm not kind of like I love you guys. Okay, whoever you are, you're watching me. I love you guys. I love my audience. I love you when you actually comment down here or whatever subject I'm talking about. So, like Shannon said, you're not disrespect me. Yes, I don't. I don't want to disrespect you also. So if you write something here, I would like to answer. You're from Minnesota also. Yes, I am a Minnesotan. I live in Minnesota, but I live up kind of outside the city, so it's we might never run into each other or something. So yeah, yeah, I'm Minnesota. I am in Minnesota. So Shannon, yes. Hopefully we run to each other someday, but you know, yeah. So anyway, yeah, you if you travel to Thailand, you speak the language, so still they notice that your skin is different. I bet we know same people. Hmm. We might, we might. Yeah, if we meet and we talk about ancestry or relatives, we always relate it somehow. I'm close to her laku. I'm close to her laku. Hmm. I might not know him. Okay. Uh, I probably don't know la haku. Okay. Ha laku na. Okay. I might not know him, but I don't know so many. I know a hang. I know a hang, but he. Oh, you live in Ham Lake. Okay, so way up there. Yes, Ham Lake, Cecilia Ham Lake. That's where you live. You might know some of my relative that lives up there, Ham Lake, Big Lake, Ham Lake, up there. Yes. So you might relate to some of my relative. I have some relative that live up there, Ham Lake and Big Lake. They used to be in Brooklyn Center, and then they moved up north. So anyway, oh, your son-in-laws are Thai and Laos. How do you name your son Laos? Laos is country Laos, you know? But you know, here's the thing: we move up north and live outside the city, so I'm pretty sure most of your son and daughters they probably grow up with a lot of Caucasian kids up in when they're in school, and they're so used to like American way of life, and it's hard for them to uh, do I know LB? No. I had two cousins that they live up in Ham Lake. Uh, if you know, they married. Uh, both of them marry white girls. Okay, so uh, they 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 have family that they still live up there, Big Lake, and they have kids, family together already, and their wife is really respect them too. Their Caucasian wives love them so much. So, uh, Shannon, you marry a Hmong husband, and I so respect for that. Nothing wrong with white. My daughter married a guy who is half. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with them. In my side of relatives, we have a lot of them in Penn State, Pennsylvania, and they intermarriage a lot. So we have on my side, I had blood-in-laws. They're white, mixed, so we don't have issue with that. This is America. Nobody should have issue with that. You love whoever you love. So, and my daughter is half Hmong and Mika. My son-in-law is half Laos and half Thai. Yeah, that's exactly what my belief, my thing is that. So we're Hmong. We had no country. We left everything behind to the new world. To the new world. This America. It's our new world. It's. This is where we are. We're here. We're here to change, and we need to evolve. To be involved is you have to look at wider. You marry outside. You start. You need to leave the old culture behind to survive. You want to be survivor. You want to that, and then a lot of people just don't understand it. They stick to their own world. It's old. Like I'm not like that. I want people to change. So see, I'm Hmong more. You're Hmong more. Okay, so my wife's more. Okay, I have a lot of the more relatives, but anyway, so in my side of the family, we are so open that even my uncle, one of my uncle, he was gay, right? He lived in Penn State, Pennsylvania. He when he grew up, he we knew that he was he liked men. So anyway, he married this dude from Oregon, Portland, Oregon. He's like a ocean marine, so the marine scientist. He makes a lot of money, and I mean, they fall in love, they marry, and he married a husband, and they live together in Oregon. And we are nothing against that. That's you should be free doing what you want and marry whoever you like, right? And I have a couple aunts, and they have a white husband, like Jewish people live in the East Coast, and I myself, I had nothing against that. Whatever you like, you love. It's your eye. It's what you see, what you like, what you love. So I do have a Irish son-in-law. I do have a Puerto Rican son-in-law. See? So the hard ones were the hard ones. Yes, Shannon. My grandpa marriage is General Wayne Powell. Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, man. It's because General Wayne Powell we all end up here, and we should be proud, and we should change. You know, when you talk about General Wayne Powell, I read the book called "The Ravens," the Ravens, and it's all about General Wayne Powell's CIA friends, those pilots that came to Longchin and work with the Hmong people, live the Hmong people in Longchin, and they tell their stories in this book. It's amazing. As you guys didn't know, right? In 1969, General Wayne Powell came to America, and he traveled to the East Coast in, uh, the museum, the military museum in the East Coast. I believe it's Virginia. He saw all the weapons. In the book, it tells that he saw all these American weapon that was made in the 1800s. And over 100 years, they already had F-16 in 1970, in 1950s, F-14, F-16 fighter jet, and all these weapons that American have. And he's in '69. He came and met with Nixon, and he went to the Kennedy space station. He traveled. And he saw all this thing, and he wanted his people, like the Hmong people, to be in that. It was amazing to him that over 100 years, American technology had won this, and he wanted his people to be like that, to see this thing, right? I met many of them. I met so many. Shannon said his son was killed and his daughter's son died. My cousin, his wife, was so sweet. Oh yeah, so sad for that. My dad fight next to him in the war. Oh, okay. Good to know. Good to know, Shannon. Yeah, yeah. So all these things, so General Wayne Powell came back to Laos, and even though the CIA, because North Vietnam and South Vietnam, they had agreed to a peace deal to united South and North, and then they signed a peace accord in Geneva in those years. Uh, Even though American left Laos, and the CIA left, and Wayne Powell kept fighting and putting his soldier in the front line. Uh, what in the book, I'm just taking a little piece out of the book. One of these advisors told Wayne Powell that you cannot fight anymore. America already left, and the Vietnamese have reinforcement. They have men and mainly a soldier, and all your men, 3,500 soldiers, or most of your men already died in battle or either killed or injured, and you had no longer have soldiers. What you had left, it's just little boys, 10 years old, had to go fight, and the Laos people don't even support you with the soldiers, manpower. How you gonna fight this war? In the book, somebody, there was a section that say that Wayne Powell's advisor told him that, and then Wayne Powell made a decision that I had to fight because there was a promise that if I lose the war, my man would be going to the U.S. So after when I read this book and I kind of imagine all these things what's going on in Wayne Powell's mind, and I kind of related to that too. If I was the leader at the time, this is what I'm gonna do. I already saw the U.S. Went to the U.S. I saw everything. I want my people to be somebody like this one day. So Wayne Powell kept fighting, even though he lost all his soldiers, all his support from Lao government, from Thailand, from the U.S., from the United Nations. He kept fighting. That's why the only way out is to fight to the end, and then your people became, like refugees, scattered all over, and then yes, that was his way to bring his people here to the U.S. So, and a lot of people don't read; they only go by what word to mouth, you know, and that's why they don't understand the whole idea, the whole vision that Wayne Powell saw in his visionary, thing. So that's why we had to read some of the books. Especially, you guys need to go read the book, The Black, the Ravens, and that all the American pilot that secretly came to Laos, tell their story and how this happened. Okay, so nice chatting with you. All your comments here. There's a YouTube account for among people that came from the war, try to meet and show photos. I see a lot of that. I might have seen those videos too. Okay, yeah, they left so many behind. My sons are named after Sir Palmore. Okay, okay. Yeah, Sir Palmore. So anyway, my title here was about Pattaya, Travel Thailand, but good chatting with you, Shannon. That's my husband's grandpa. Okay. Wow. You like to, you know, uh, you related to a lot of the leaderships on the leadership in the Hmong communities. So anyway, I haven't been to. Okay, yes, thank you. Sorry, but I'm enjoying Hmong things. Yes, you talk about it. It's express your feeling out. This is why I became a YouTuber. It's express my feeling, express my vision, talk about what I see, sharing to you guys what I believe from what I think. My thinking is so. Uh, YouTube, social media here, it's not. A lot of people say, "Oh, you make YouTube for money." No, it's not really like that. YouTube wants us to share our experience, our belief, our way of life to people. That's why we up here. It's kind of like making food ourselves, but nah, we don't look at that way. I don't look at that way. My past and my move to Laos with a new wife. Oh, really? Why move to Laos? Got business going on? So mother-in-law in Laos moved over there? Oh, okay. New wife, huh? Okay. Yeah, so it's good. I mean, you have business over there, you have people over there that you can go and live with. That's fine. I think Laos is pretty much free these days. You know, it's not like the old days. It started to loosen up a little bit. You know, uh, things have changed. This day, even though the world has changed, so yeah, I mean, Laos is losing up because Donald Trump. Okay, Laos is really losing up. So the world has changed. So anyway, guys, I just read this new thing that. So I used to go to Thailand and travel there, and I get a 1 month visa, and then after 1 month, I would. Okay, yeah. After 1 month, I would go to Laos, and then I can re-enter the U.S. I mean Thailand, and that my visa will extend for another month. Then I'll go to like Myanmar, and then I stamp out my passport. Then I come back the next day, or maybe a couple hours later. So I re-enter the Thailand. So I was able to stay in Thailand for the whole 6 months. Okay, I stayed there for 6 months, and but now since Donald Trump becomes president, the U.S. whole travel and visa thing has changed. So now Thailand also changed that. In Thailand now you can only do that twice. Let's say you go to Thailand, you go to and then after 1 month your visa expired. Then you go to Laos, you come back, they stamp your passport. Then you stay 1 month, you go to Myanmar, you come back, they stamp your passport, you're done. Now you can't do no more. You have to go home wherever you came from, to wherever you're from, to Thailand. So now Thailand gets smarter. They don't want backpackers go over there and do all these things. They want if you want to go stay there for 6 months, they want you to do to get a 6 month visa. So then they can charge you more, like more money, right? It's all about money. So now money erase democracy. So I mean freedom. You have money, you have freedom, but then it changed a lot of things in your life. So Thailand is no longer do that too, and in Thailand always, if you go do a business in Thailand, you'll never get 51% ownership. Let's say you go to Thailand, you open up a business, they will not allow you to have 51%. They want it to be 51% ownership. And they always want you to be 49. So that way, whenever something goes wrong or they want to take over your business, they can kick you out of Thailand. Okay? Uh, Beware of Thai wives also. When I was there many times, I met a lot of Thai women, which they have a foreigner husband. Okay, we chat, sit down, talk, say, hey, do you have a husband? They say yes. And then how do you work in the club, the bar? How do you work as a massage? How do you work as a freeloader? Independent woman. This is what they tell you. They say they have a foreigner husband. So the husband, they also have a Thai husband and a American husband, or a European, like a French, Scandinavian, whatever, Irish, Swedish husband, an Englishman as a second husband. So I asked these Thai girls, Thai women, how do you manage to have two husbands? And they say, you know, I have a Thai husband, and when my American husband comes to Thailand, my Thai husband move out of the house, and then I will stay with the American husband until he goes back home to his country. Then my Thai husband will move into the house, back to the house. So it comes to a point like that. So they're very smart. That's how they able to do that kind of business. And they're not really, they're not really jealous about the wife. Their Thai wife go marry a foreigner like a French, English man, whatever. It's all about money, about business. They bring business to you. They bring money to you, your family. You make a fortune out of that. So that's how they operate in some of their business. Some of their Thai women marry a foreigner. Okay, so just be aware of that, you guys. That if you go there, you marry a Thai wife, doesn't mean that she's not married. She probably had a husband, but she's a freelancer. You know what I mean? She's a wife and no husband. So yeah, they just want the money. That's a pimp. It's I mean, they're all girls that work for pimps, but what I share with you guys here, that I'm just share some of the thing that I talked to, some of these women that I met a long time ago when I was younger in Thailand. I asked them personal stuff, like I will hang out in the bar, in the club, in the bar drinking, and then I talked to some of these girls, and that's how they. This is what they told me. So yeah, I mean, they had a big heart. The Thai husband had a big heart. That means as long as cash flow is coming in, you know, you they they had to have a big heart. You know, it's just a woman. It's just that woman is their property, and they can sell the property. They can use that property. And so their wife is like a rental car. Okay, you have a car, somebody you rent to them for money, and then they after so long they return it to you. And you still the ownership. That's how they look into that kind of lifestyle. Okay, and so uh yeah, if you go there, Pattaya is just 1 hour away from Bangkok. Okay, and it's at a location. Like American used to base during the Vietnam War. American base that have a military base in Pattaya. So now that American let all these girls, have this business, do you get heartbroken or something else? No, I I know what I'm doing. There's no way I get heartbroken. When you go have fun, you go have fun. Now I know. Believe me or not, all my friends, there are 10 of them. When we were young, we used to travel to Asia and have fun. And some of them were married, and after we came back, they're divorced. They uh, they can't handle it. So never. This is the thing, guys. If you're a married man and you go outside to Asia for fun, do not fall in love. If you fall in love, your family will break apart in the U.S. Okay, as you leave, as you leave the U.S., you leave all your stress behind. As you left, as you come back and leave Thailand or Laos or Vietnam or Malaysia, Philippines, China, you leave everything behind. Don't bring that with you to the U.S. Okay. Otherwise, yes, you end up with a broken family. Uh, everything will fall apart. Okay, just like this, and then you come back home. That's how to have fun. Don't go and fall in love in Thailand unless you want to lose everything in your life. What you work so hard for. Okay? So yeah, you ever go there, you just go to Pattaya and have fun. Like I said, in the middle of they are creature of the night. Okay? In Pattaya, these young women, they were just creature of the night. Okay? During the day, you won't see them, you won't find them. Like I said, we know that because we traveled there with a bunch of guys, and we went in there during the day. We like, okay, so we want to go to the island, scuba diving. We go see fish in the water. We need some young Thai women to accompany us to the island. And we went there looking for them, and they're not there. We asked these old ladies, say, hey, where can we find some young Thai ladies can accompany us to the island? We just want to take photos, saying that we like trophies. And these old ladies say, good, no luck for you guys. They're all sleeping. They're all sleeping during the day. So during the night, you cannot go to the island. Only during the day too. So yeah, there was no luck. We got no trophy on those days. We old men have pretty women. Yeah, I prefer older lady in real life, but young woman is just attraction. Just just raise your heart pressure, your blood pressure, your heartbeat. But young women they're never like they're never into you. They're never into you. They just play you for money because they know you're older, you have money, so they play you. But older men are kind of stupid. But if you have money to spare, have fun. You know, the more women are more bad now. Yeah, they learn from us. We're a bad man first, cause cause we're a bad man first. We taught them how to do that stuff. They kind of revenge us these days. Okay, yes. So my elder woman ran away. Your elder woman ran away, man. It was you because you or was it because of her? Uh, so if, you know, older lady, they don't like you, they run away. Yes, possible. You know, nah. Okay, so yeah, you know, sometimes you hang out, you stay together too long, you hate each other. Let them go each other's way. That's that's fine. But don't go to court and fight each other and strangle each other in the neck. Cause the law is always the winner. Both of you always the loser. Remember when we had to cook our food and the man eat first? Yes, yes. In the U.S. we don't do that no more, but back home, yes. It's called a code. That's called a code. People do that today still. Even America, and like they have. You ever like say like the Amish people? The Amish people, uh, you ever seen a documentary on this Mennonite? They call Mennonite people that live in Argentina. Yes, the Mennonite are like the Amish people that they don't use modern technology, and they still live in the old way according to the Bible. So when they do that, the man eats first, then the woman eats, and then the children eat, and the man had to be with the man, the girl has to be with the girl, and the women are not allowed to go to school to learn, to educate, and that only men can go to school. I made the food, served all, and I ate the leftovers in the kitchen. Yes, that's all way. So, like I said, there are still even white people live like that in the Utah, Arizona, Colorado areas. It's called the Mormons. They still do that. So we believe it. There's still Hmong people that do that. And like the Amish, they have their own rules. It's a cult. A cult is like a group of people that do that. So the Hmong people were also a cult in China. So they want it that way. So then the government said, no, you have to live by the new law, the government. So they don't like it. They didn't like it back then. So they either rebelling against government or they ran away. See? They ran away to another country. That's why they end up in Laos, in Cambodia, Laos, Thailand, and Vietnam. Ran away because they want to control their life that way. Okay? But I'm Buddhist and shaman. Okay? That's where Hmong come from, China. Yes. Okay, Hmong actually came from China for sure. And China has many different group of people there. Even the Chinese language, it had different dialect. But you have to be Chinese if you live in China. You no, since the Qing dynasty came to power, they conquered the whole seven nations, the seven states. In China, they made into one country. So everybody that lived within these seven nations had to, had to obey this new government, had to abide the law, the tradition. So that's what happened back then. Either way, I love my family, and I'm very proud to be white in my Hmong community. Good for you. Good. Doesn't matter what your skin looks like. It's all about your heart, your love. Okay? We had to survive. We had to change. Remember, if you don't change, you can't, in America, you can't be like the old way unless you buy 300,000 acres of land, and then you turn that into like a community, and you have your own law, like the reservation, American Indian reservation. They have their own law in there, but you still live by the U.S. law, but then you have your own community law. They say, you want to be like the old Hmong way. Man eats first, then women eats, then girls eat, then boys eat, like that, in the order. Okay, but you have to develop your own community and buy this land, and you move there, and that you don't force them. Only the people that want to be like that volunteer to go there, like the Amish. In the Amish community, uh, if you no longer want to be Amish, when you turn 18, you have the right to get out of the Amish community, and you're not coming back. And when that happens, your family disown you. They say you're no longer part of us. You go out there and be the world, because we are the Amish community. See, you belong there. So if I'm an elder now, makes me sad to see our kids lost our language. So this is an idea for Hmong people. Let's say we're talking Hmong data or Hmong country or this Hmong that want to like Dr. Shuo Yang, Dr. Shuo Yang, you know Dr. Shuo Yang, Dr. Yang Dao. Okay, I mean they came out with this idea that they had this whole meeting. They say 北有主刀蛇还蒙. If you want an idea like that, you have to do a survey to ask other Hmong people that live in the U.S. Do you still want to be Hmong, or do you want to be mixed, or do you want to lead the Hmong community? See, and then you want to be High Hmong, and you have to ask them how many percentage of the Hmong people that live in the U.S. they want to be Hmong, or they want to be mixed, or they want to be mixed. They want to be the other Hmong. Okay, so then you focus on the want to be High Hmong, and then you have to develop. You have to buy a piece of land, and you have to develop a community, like a city. In this, it's like a Hmong community. You have to have rules, law, regulation, and you have, just like the Amish. So you want to live the old way as Hmong people, you go live in this community, kind of like that. Oh, so Dr. Shaw, Dr. Young now, my dad was a leader of the AT clan. That's a ridiculous talk. Yeah, so yeah, I mean that meeting there never happened because they don't have a base. You gotta have a base. I'm guaranteed that you will have you can build community. You cannot have a something like that done because you're talking to people that don't want to be in the community. So it's hard. It's hard to make something like that happen. Okay. So anyway, it's been 1 hour and 13 minutes, guys. I'm kind of sidetracked here and kind of mix a lot of things to about is it travel to Thailand a good one of your best vacation? Yes, I say it's a best one of your best vacation. You like to eat food, you like beautiful women, you like to hang out in the club, the bar, drinks, and you like to have fun. Yes. If you want to travel just to see beautiful places, yeah, America have more beautiful place than Thailand. Or you want to see beautiful place, uh, some other places that you have never seen before. Maybe China is. Okay. Sorry, but I finally got a chance to talk to someone who can tell me more. Oh, it's up to parents to help their kids move along. Yes, that's what parents are here for. To lead your family, to lead the kids. If you're not ready to lead your child to a better life, then better not have a child. That's all it is. But and you say sorry, but you have 5 kids. Yes, it is your duty. You brought them here. It is your duty to educate them, to teach them, to have them, to make them to become a better person. Not have a whole bunch of kids and turn them into gangsters and robbers and burglars and all these things. That's why some of these Hmong people that are being uh, detained by ICE and being deported to Laos now is because the parents do not do their duties, do not guide their kids through life. So now they let them alone. They maybe gamble too much, party too much, uh, work too hard, too much, and then let the kid alone, and the kids grow up by themselves, and they hook up with the other gangster or the bad kids, and when they turn to teenage, you're no longer able to lead them, and then they trust the gangster life more than you, so then they do bad thing, and then uh, now then they get deported. You know, if you know the guy YouTuber Nah Heard walked the wrong path also when he was young. You know, his fathers are very, very smart and leader and talk. He can talk. He can really lecture somebody, but then he never took the time to maybe lecture his own son. And then now he walked the wrong path. Commit those crimes. All my kids can come home anytime, no question asked. We have many people in our family that went the wrong path. Yeah. So, same way, my kids, when they're underage, I told them, you go out, come home before midnight. When you're 18, you go wherever you want to go, date whatever you want to date, but wherever you travel, you go, just let me know where you at. If something happened, I can look for you. Who you with, who you travel with. Okay, where do you stay at night? After when you're 18. Uh, go out there, conquer the world. Get, whatever you dream of, go grab it. My home, my place, my house, your house, it's a sanctuary. If you go out there, you lost a battle or you lose a battle and you had nowhere to go, come back. I'm still your dad. I'm still here. This is still your family. Okay? You know, I don't guarantee that you go out there, you get what you want, but go look for it. Okay? Yeah, you have to do that to your child, your children. You have to let them know. No, even at 18, I am a mom that was little always jealous most of the time my kids were with their cousins. Okay? Yeah, you're not jealous, but you're a little protected. You just can't let your kids grow. I mean, go. You want to be protectors. So I can understand that. Some others, it's pretty normal to be mother. The father is a little different than the mother, okay? So let's put it this way, all you guys, even Shannon, you want to raise your kids right, understand it clearly. You need to read the book called The Wonders of Boys, okay? The Wonders of Boys and Girls. So if you read this book, you will understand everything and know how to raise your kids right. Read. I know a lot of people hate to read, but reading, educate yourself for whatever it is. Remember the book, The Wonders of Life. If you want to know about about CIA and General Wayne Powell chronicles, or what happened there, you go read the book called The Black Ravens. It's a chronicle part of Wayne Powell and the whole thing how CIA got into Laos and how the Hmong people got involved. It's all in there. You want to know about the battle? It's about the story behind it, about all these things in there. You gotta go read the book, The Black Ravens. Okay? And also you want to know the bad thing that happened to Hmong people. Uh, you go read another book called uh, what is it? The book called the ghost in the jungle. The ghost in the jungle, okay? So anyway, I'm gonna end it here, guys. I hope all this talk uh, get you guys energize yourself and go for a vacation to Southeast Asia. But it's that I'm still here in the Minnesota area, and this channel here, I want it to be a channel where I do my traveling, share my idea, share my whatever that I do in my life is sharing with you guys as an audience. So right now I don't have the time to travel abroad yet, so just still in Minnesota doing all these things. So I'm just had to keep this YouTube alive. I need to put some content in here every 90 days. I otherwise the channel will be dismantled by YouTube. So according to YouTube law, is every 90 days you either have to put 2, 3 videos or go stream and keep the channel alive. It's not about making money or do anything right now, but uh, I used to be on this channel and do other things with the Hmong community. This channel was my first channel that I used to, uh, you know, introduce myself and my idea, my things, and then like these Hmong YouTubers, sharing your idea and then debate on YouTube and do all these things. But then I dismantle, I kind of discontinued doing that on this channel. So I changed a lot of contents in this channel to want to do something that I love to do. I want to share with you guys. So anyway, thanks Shannon for communicate with me on this channel. I mean, I love to chat with you guys. That's why I come out streaming because, like I said, video I cannot chat with anybody. I put a video up, you guys come and watch it, you comment down there, and then a couple of days later I come back and I seen it, some of them I'm answer, some of them I don't, and there's so many comment and I can't really go back and answer everything. So if you come to live and follow me on live stream, whatever question you want to ask can ask right there, and I can answer you right there, and then we communicate like we bond together. Like I bond with you as the audience. So thank you, Shannon, for all your comments, all your question, all your whatever you put in here, okay, and all your stories. So bye bye to you, okay, and bye to everybody. We'll see you next time, okay. Love you all.